The drivers, characters, and events in TOECAR are fictional. Nobody was harmed in the filming of this production. So sit back and enjoy the race. Welcome to the KYROC series, race number 4, where we're at a very, very, very weird looking track right now. Bent Twig. The weather has rolled in, gentlemen. I can't see a thing. I can't believe anybody's even going on track. I don't know how they're seeing anything. I'm Kyle, your host. Today I'm joined by Mike, and we got Anthony in the booth for this one. Guys, I'm scared.
Yeah, Kyle, I'm looking at the radar. Excuse me. There's a lot of shit coming on in. We got a slew of moisture, and it looks cold. It looks damp, and as you can see, I don't know how they can see to drive around this racetrack. They must be going off of memory. I was here in a previous life. We had a lot of fun a few years back in a previous life. Hopefully we'll see something pretty fun here today. The track is moist. The drivers, they're going to be upset because I know I don't like being wet and having to do things, so hopefully the drivers figure it out. But Anthony, I think this is your first time here. What do you expect of this windy pretzel of a road course?
Yeah, Mike, this is my first time here, and honestly, I don't know what to expect because first and foremost, it's a very complicated track, lots of twists, lots of turns, kind of like an episode of Law & Order back when it was actually written well. However, I will say the spotters are going to get their money's worth. While this is a complicated track all on its own, you can't see anything. Like, legitimately, you can barely see them down the straightaway. So, I don't know what to expect, really, as far as the actual racing goes. It could be dangerous, and these drivers are very brave for putting on their big boy pants or girl pants. No, wait, yeah, either way, putting on big pants. Ow, as there's somebody hitting the wall there and getting on out there trying to race.
That's going to be a common sight all day long, I'm sure of it. Thankfully, we do expect some of this weather to roll out, but a little bit by the time we hit the green flag. 30 minutes away, as you can see up on the top. However, they're going to practice a little bit right now, and this is very terrifying. We actually got a pack out here. I can't believe they're anywhere close to each other. The only person that feels at home is this man right here. Can't see anything. This is nothing new for him. Somebody hit the wall back there. Daddy McBetty. That's going to be the trouble area, I suspect. That last corner. As you mentioned, I think we had a shared dream that one time, Mike. They had a lot of trouble there in my dream, so I'm sure they'll be having some issues today. We are expecting...
that car had a lot of trouble there in that time.
Oh, no kidding. Thankfully, that was just a dream. I don't know if anybody's nearby. You can kind of see it there. That's actually not even a pit road, so we were completely false about everything. Our minds made that up. Good for us. However, down the brass tacks today, going to have a lot of racing to do. So how about we just get into our injury report? Well, we had a few big ones last week. First and foremost, Daddy McBetty just went into the week all pissed off. This guy was mad at absolutely everybody, but mostly Bill Beef. He does not like the fact that an active driver in the series is actually the commissioner. The bird doesn't like it either, and he was not the only one that had something happen to him that race. Fast forward to lap 31. Poor Taylor Ham, as well as many others, but mostly Taylor Ham, took an absolutely hellacious hit into the outside catch fencing, where he did unfortunately pass away, despite how that's worded. He's not dead, just a sandwich ahead, but we will not be seeing him anymore. And then, of course, just 6 laps later, that terrible hit to the wall. We saw that 69 car, Pekar Petty take, head on into the 3 and 4 wall at Auto Club. He's going to be starting the race today, but as you see by the asterisks, he'll be getting out of that car pretty early on at the first possible pit stop. And I'm actually... Is this right? Tatuma Sato going to be getting in that car to fill in for him the rest of the race from there. I guess he must have realized that you earn the prize money as long as you finish the race, so he's going to have to finish in the top 10 today, but Tatuma Sato might have just figured out the solution for his financial woes, guys. Well, just terrible news for Taylor Ham and his family. Obviously, not the most fans here in TOECAR, but I'm sure somebody somewhere cared. And then, of course, Pekar Petty that fucking annihilated the wall last week. Out here practicing in these conditions. What a brave soul. Tatuma Sato, needing the funding to keep that team afloat in the Cup and Trash Series, going to be jumping in. I actually found a loophole here in the KYROC Series, gentlemen. If you actually finish the car, you're who gets the prize money. You don't get the points. That'll still go to Pekar Petty. But any dollar earned today is going to go directly to Tatuma Sato. He better hope he finishes top 10, because that's the only people that end up earning money anyway.
They get prize money?
I mean, in theory, Mike, in theory. Anyway. Still a lot on the agenda here today. First of all, let's congratulate our pole winner, Down Under. A fantastic qualifying effort for that 76 team. Down Under, your pole winner. Bruh wants to congratulate the pole winner every week. Bruh, it's what we're saying. Down Under, who qualified in absolutely treacherous conditions yesterday. Another bit of fog rolling through then, unfortunately. found a way to find speed, and somehow the whole field pretty close. We're going to see that on the boards later. How do you think starting on pole is going to change his outcome today?
With all the fog and the rain rolling through, you got to be able to see what's in front of you. And if there's a whole field of cars, that's just even more to block your vision. And I'm not sure if we have any fog lights on the front of these cars, but not having any more race cars in front of you, that's definitely an advantage that no one else is going to have.
Don't normal racing cars just, have lights on the back of them? How are these guys not going to be running into each other the entire time? Either these are the bravest drivers on Earth, or they are about to do some very silly things out here.
Well, gentlemen, there's only one way to find out. I'm tired. Let's get to these microphones out to the track so we can hear the cars, and let's actually have this race get underway. Race number 4, KYROC. Bent Twig. It's raining. Ooh, that is not Jason.
It's a good sign for things to come, though.
Very ominous.
Down under and LW Wrong, your front row today. LW last week's winner. Row 2, Priscall in the 3-car, Glucose Maxing in the 16. Then, Bill Beast's 5-car with the 96, Corey Origami alongside him. Row 4, that's going to be the 62, Gwendy 4for4, welcome back, and the local terrorist, Buster Guts. Row 5 is Neil Anderthal and Pekar Petty. That's not Pekar Petty's car. Don't worry about it. Row 6, Andrews 99 with the 1-car, Ernest Herbert Walker Klot. Row 7, can't see anything with Jeff Gordummy. Back to the trash series for Jeff. Row 8, Daddy McBetty with Chris Keene to his right. Row number 9, that's going to be the 55. Welcome back, Big Sloppa with Jake Show.
Rare.
And then rounding out the field, Preston the Wall, running where he kind of always does. Field rounds this last corner, the most dangerous one. And we're green.
Boggy.
As you can see, the
So
fog,
far, so good there.
fog moved out before the race. We are expecting more weather as this day keeps going. These drivers know this might be their best chance to pass each other. That 3 nearly clobbered the 50.
First call gotten really close to the inside there. That's a really scary corner because you just go down in the abyss if you mess that up.
He won our very first TOECAR race, and he wants to get back to having somewhat of a career, and he wants to lead here because, this track has a lot of history as Bill Beef decides to make his own history.
I think there was some trouble in the back there. We might be able to get an instant replay here in a moment. There it is. Taking a look. The 20 gets hit into the 1 and then spins right in front of everybody. Big Sloppa. What an avoidance. I think the 11 might have hit him though.
Lame crash.
I got to give credit to our flagman for not throwing the caution. That wasn't cool enough for a yellow, in my opinion.
You said it. Especially with the 3-second rule. A lot of things going into play. Preston the Wall looks like he's going to have to fix some of that damage. That sucks for that 11 team having trouble that early.
What are you going to do? Try and get it fixed now. Keep it going later. It's a lot of hockey in this race.
Ooh, the 99 hit his bumper there. Take a look at this last corner. These guys struggle mightily over here.
Oh,
Third time I've seen him hit it. Oh!
I can only imagine what it's going to be like later on once the moisture moves in, so, wow. You need to put some PJ1 down there, stat.
If they're hitting it like that and they can see it, you got to imagine when these guys having to go through clouds, all sorts of cars ahead of them on the ensuing restarts we're expecting to have. It's going to be a lot to manage.
Now, Kyle, what is the flood level of this lake? Because, looks like it could pose a risk later on.
It's funny you mentioned that, Mike. We actually put a lot of thought into that already, and in fact, there's actually a drainage system in there. That's why the water's there. It's just sewage backing up into the facility. Thankfully, though,
nice.
If there is any rain and this side gets a little more heavy, I'm told that it's actually going to flush all the way out. Thank goodness.
Well, let me know before that happens, because I got to go.
You can see it moving in right now. There, fog is starting to come in as LW Wrong is coming into the pits.
He might be trying to get rain tires.
Yeah, he doesn't like the wet racing surface. He knows it's going to end up making him wreck, so he's going to come on and get some more grippies on that thing. Buster Guts is probably going to be the last car to come in for tires because he thinks he can do anything on slicks.
Of course. He'll pay the price for it when he gets a little too treacherous out here. Looks like it's getting treacherous right now.
Oh man, we are dumping.
It is raining hard at Bent Twig right now. LW Wrong looks like the smartest man in TOECAR history. Freshly put on some rain tires. He's going to get back out there and hopefully keep that thing underneath him.
I wonder who's going to pull a Lando Norris in Russia right now and just stay out until the point that they're going to throw this race away from themselves.
The drivers feel like they're driving through Sprite right now.
They did that one thing to Drake one time. It's really dangerous stuff. I can't believe nobody just pitted. They had a whole extra lap, an opportunity to maybe get ahead of this. We all know there's going to be trouble. Oh, and there it is. The 96 goes around.
Didn't lose all that corner.
Here comes a bunch of them. Oh, and the caution's out. Racing back to the line. I don't know if the 76 got there, but I think everybody else will. Man, that weather changed quick. Only about 5 minutes ago, it was bright and sunny. Oh, the 20 car going around.
Oh,
That's great, but guys, the roof's leaking. How did we not patch this up before we came back after like 3 years?
Oh, Down Under just spun off in the distance. The leader. Racing back all by himself. Why the
Goodness.
fuck did he do that? Oh, he's in the
I
wall.
don't think he,
he hit the wall
he
again.
lost any spots, but gonna tear up the car a good bit. Ooh.
All right, so let's take a look at what happened. Here's the 62 of the Fun Employed car, Wendy 4 the fourth. And looks like she's just going to lose it. Buster Guts also losing it. Everyone losing it. Corey Origami says, I want to be in the video. And Drew spinning. They could not hold on. Those grippers were not safe out there. And the rain takes its toll on about 5 of those cars.
Another angle up here, up through the S's through here, and then everyone just goes off barreling through the sand. That's the only place on the track that actually has grip right now, so maybe they're trying to figure out if that's a usable racing line moving forward in the weather.
Taking a look. This is from the 4 car. Buster Guts, who's inevitably going to be part of this, spins out. And Mike, to your point, gets on this gravel. Watch this car launch. Just gets going.
It's like a funny car.
He's not that funny. And this was, I think, the rest of the field racing back.
Look. Ooh.
Big contact
That's
there.
that is a lot of damage right there to Chris Keene. Cannot be having that this early. Hopefully he'll be able to recover.
Riding on board the 65 cars. Makes a good pass on LW right there almost. Doesn't get him clear, and then just runs straight into Andrew and the 20 if can't see anything. Doesn't tear up the nose too bad, but I think he's going to be able to keep going without much problem. Damn, it's getting wet.
And then this was the leader, racing back all by himself. There's nobody else racing right now. Where are you going? Spins it out, and then to double down on things, he's going to go up here and he's going to slap the wall. Oh, big damage.
Overdriving it for the love of the game. You don't see that anymore in KYROC or TOECAR.
Once again, headed to a restart. Actually, the first restart of the day. Feels like the second or third. Pace car pulling ahead. They are having a very hard time getting in the right spots back there. Jeff Gordummy, our leader. Chris Collins, second.
They don't have those blinking red lights to signify that the car's slowing down for the rain, so that's going to be a problem moving forward, and the visibility gets even worse.
Like 3 wide back there. What is going on? They threw the green anyway.
Try to figure it out.
Fuck it,
Man,
man.
they're
Close
blasted.
enough. Oh, trouble. Big wreck.
they're wrecking a big wreck.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, no.
to the 99, both of them upside down in the gravel.
Oh, goodness gracious.
More cars. The 3's off. The 24. Man, these guys are struggling right now.
Or dummy losing a lot of position.
Oh!
That was dirty.
50 of LW.
He's
Oh,
not
the
going to like
one car.
that. He's killed people before.
Oh, God.
The track is absolutely flooded right now. I can't believe they sent them back out there in these conditions.
Oh,
They're more
Herbert just took him out.
Oh.
Oh, he saved it.
More!
He's
Look at what
around.
he did.
Oh, look out.
Oh!
Why?
Oh, God. They're doing that to me at work tomorrow.
Oh my God!
Oh,
What is
That was
happening?
a rib shot right there.
They gotta call this for a minute. This is way too much rain.
Everybody stop.
2 cars killed. Look at that.
I'm surprised the thing's rolling. It was upside down.
I think everybody took the caution. Who's even the leader? Is the 55? See a bunch of cars coming in for damage repair. The 5's Bill
I
Beef.
think it's Beef.
Billiard beef ball. I mean, yeah. He's in the lead.
The commish.
All right, so let's just take a look at what happened. We'll break this down as best we can.
Whoa!
Coming to the start, nobody knows where they want to be. I believe that's not Bill Beef. That's Pecker Petty's car, who's been replaced. They're all over the place. Nobody knows where they want to be. We got the HW Claw here, and is the accident. My goodness. Oh,
Oh, that was the 81. My bad.
That
yeah.
99
Oh
has
my
flipped
God.
every week pretty much.
Now, how did they do Jenga like that?
Well, no, but the 99 gets off right here, and then I thought that was the 2 car going over, but it was actually the 2 that turned the 81 over, and then Andrew gets launched. Luckily, the safe air barrier keeps him inside and not going down into that quarry right there. They've found good diamonds down there.
Shoulders
That's,
up.
that's a good art piece right there.
No pinfall. Taking a look from the 99. Andrew right behind it all. These guys all going to slide off. My goodness. Hold on. Oh!
Idiot.
Oh my God, he's so lucky, man.
He's on
He should
bedrock.
be off. He should be off in the nether right now.
Very nearly fell on the cliff.
All right, taking a look at is this the night? No, not the 99.
20,
Who
can't
we
see
got here,
anything.
Kyle? Can't see anything. I don't know anything, and he avoids everything. Holy macaroni! Great job of driving there. So you can see some chaos going on back there.
And then Prince Call in the lead with Jeff Gordummy. Gordummy just goes outside of the track with him. Bill Beef capitalizes on that. Luckily, these guys don't tear up the cars too bad, but it's not over, guys. They keep on wrecking, going back to the yellow. Our next piece of problem's going to come right there, where they wreck again. Time with, who is that? I can't see through the rain.
I think that's Glucose Maxing, but did you see Tatuma Sato shoot through the middle of that? My goodness. This is on board that 24 car. Jeff Gordummy, we're going to see the whole thing. Messes up with the 3 car. You see LW wrong off ahead of these guys, too. So that must have been a problem area for sure. We saw that puddling. And he's going to, I think, get wiped out. There's Glucose to the right. Here he comes. Oh, right into him. And Tatuma, whoa! It goes right between both.
Petty.
Well, that started as Pekar Petty. Tatuma got in that car under that first caution. We're going to see it from his point of view right here, too. Oh.
Yo.
Incredible job of driving there by Tatuma.
Oh, but is he going to be in this one?
Oh, a lot of contact with Chris Paul. Jake Joe with a lot of damage, and that's going to give Daddy a little bit of work on the body. If we take a look at this one here, just a little bit of a mistake. And that, I mean, oh, geez, 62 of Gwendy, 4 for 4. She's getting spun. That's a rough start with the rain.
Man, a hard lick off the outside corner right there. Buster Guts gets spun around with the 50 of LW wrong. LW has killed people before, so he needs to be careful who he's messing with in that 4 car with Buster Guts. Oh, and then the 2 car, the 60, or yeah, the 62, the 3, everyone piling in. Tatuma coming in there, getting another good piece of it. And not a good day for Chris Call, who was leading on early, and now he's backwards with damage. And then here comes Herbert Walker Clot. Ernest, that is.
And then they just keep piling in because this 76 is going to clobber the 23, and then here comes Chris the Catheter, boing, right into the front of that 76 car, down under.
They had to hammer in a few more inches.
This is what that 50 car saw. You don't see a thing yet. It's about to change. Boom!
Oh, that's... Yeah, he is not going to be happy with that.
And then he's going to make some contact.
Not at all.
The wall.
Oh, and a lot of contact there as well. That's not going to be good for the spine. These wet conditions, it could really get you pissed off very, very quickly.
Well, guys, welcome back to Ben Twig. After a brief 30-minute delay for the weather to pass a little bit, I also passed some things in the lake there, so that is now flushed out. I don't think there was any spillage, so that's good. Bill Beef's going to lead him back with Can't See Anything to the outside. And hopefully the weather stays away for a little bit longer. There might be some more coming, but going to have a few drier laps to maybe get a little better race in right here. As they're going to launch off the start line right here, and they are flying. They got grip now.
Can't see anything into the lead, and he drove through the field on that last chaotic restart we saw, so definitely got a strong car. A little bit of damage.
Gordummy, come on!
Whoa, take a look at this.
He just jacked him up.
Right underneath that one
Not
car.
how to treat the elders.
No caution either. Coming back to the live footage here, about a lap ahead. You see the 69 car, I think, already a problem on that car. We talked about the avoidance, but he did get some damage in that second part.
He doesn't race with damage. The last person that did that died, so I wouldn't keep up with that.
Jeez, can't see anything with a huge lead here. Almost over 2 seconds. My goodness, absolutely putting it over 2 seconds. Got put on a clinic out here.
That 20 car flat.
Probably these guys are going to have to go to the clinic if they get in that lake. I'm sorry, guys.
It is so shocking to me that you see certain drivers do so much better as you take a look through all our cameras on board this 62 car here. Some of these drivers really, really skilled in the rain. Other drivers doing much better here in dry conditions. Daddy McBetty keeping it out of the wall there. The 62 cannot say the same.
Is that a restaurant off the final corner right there? We need to get lunch there later, guys.
I'm hungry.
Chris the Catheter Keen, he's got a good run over the car in front of him. That's Daddy McBetty, who still has a black eye, still healing up from that good old sock to the face. 62 cars going 3 wide right there with the 16. A Glucose Maxi who puts him in the wall.
And that caused Buster Guts to get very loose. He lost all his momentum right there. He's looking to try and get around. I would not want to be around Buster Guts when my car is sideways.
And
Oh,
one thing,
big slopper.
Big Sloppa doing great things in that 55. This car been a little under the radar this season. A lot of drivers have led, but nobody's really finished too well.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate with the 55. Hopefully Big Sloppa will get it done. Very different discipline than running the Indy cars, but of course, we have more funding for these things than those airplane vehicles. Just can't see anything. Still leading.
This is probably about the most polar opposite thing to an open wheel race car as you can get. This racetrack and this race car. So, Big Sloppa, big shout out and big kibbles to him.
One thing,
indeed.
I'm a little concerned though. Take a look at that leaderboard. Right now, this 20 car over a 3-second lead. You see the gap on the track right there. And these guys, I should point out, still on the rain tires. Take a look out that window, gentlemen. That sun is brighting out, and this track is going to be drying up very, very quick. You have to think these guys probably going to have to put dry tires on pretty soon. We're expecting pit stops maybe in the next 15 minutes or so. But that 20 car might plow through his first.
I would believe that because these tires will overheat. When you have rain tires on in the dry, they just start shredding like a cheese grater. So I cannot imagine that's feeling too good for the driver. It's not comfortable out here right now.
And that is precisely why Buster Guts is still on slicks and hasn't left them since the beginning of the race.
Buster Guts thinking with 40 chess, I guess.
First good decision he's made all career, probably. And take a look at this. Tumasato trying to go from going 2 laps down. Holding that 20 car up in the wall, the 20 car. That's not good for his lead.
He's got a pretty big lead here, but it is evaporating quickly. Bill Beef has made up about a second now. He's coming.
Yeah, Kent's going to get pretty fed up real soon. He's going to just take that 69 car out.
Wouldn't blame him. Tatuma's not a regular in this series. A regular in the Cup and trash at times. Definitely somebody that Can't State Anything is thinking is in the way of him moving up in this series.
And let's not forget Tatuma's side of this all. He needs to finish top 10 today, otherwise he's not going to get any of that prize money. This will all be for nothing. And I hate to say it, Bill Beef's lead down under 2 seconds now. He is catching him rapidly.
Yeah, Bill Beef in that 96 and Corey Origami, they're catching very quickly. Bill Beef is sniffing.
When he Gordon, I'm going to come up here and give him the same treatment he gave to that one car. Oh, come on.
Oh, just take him out there, Ken.
He's about to, Anthony. He is fed up. Tatuma holding him up has cost him multiple seconds. And just look at that.
Put him in the restaurant.
He might have to go to the restaurant to hide after the race or something. Oh, in the wall.
Contact again, and that's damage.
He's in his head. He's in his
Here's
head.
Beef.
He's taking the lead.
The Beef is for dinner. He's taking the lead right now. They're side by side through the S's.
Oh,
Check
man,
back
Corey
there, Origami.
Mr. Origami Man is loving this. In 4th place, the 65 car is in the picture of Chris the Catheter Keene.
Corey Origami's warmed up. He just had 2 starts last week, one in KYROC and one in the TOECAR Cup Series, so he's ready to race some more.
Origami might make easy work here. Can't see anything. Maybe not. Good battle here. As now Bill Beef is stuck behind Tatuma. Tatuma won't let anyone by.
It's a man on a mission,
I think
Anthony.
Bill Beef has a shorter fuse. He'll take him out way quicker.
That 20 car has been fighting for its life ever since he got caught up by Tatuma. That car has been sideways. You see the right side all caved in. Can't see anything. Is watching this race go up in smoke.
He's about to see it go up in sand.
This is a disaster, but he's not out of it yet. He's still very close to the leader. One mess up by the 5 car, and the 20's right back into the lead.
Oh,
trying the outside.
That might be it.
Oh,
the wall. Can't see anything into him.
Nearly
that was
spins.
8D chess right there.
And he held him off doing that. Bill hits the wall. It kept him in the lead. There comes the 96. Corey Origami up the middle.
Oh my God, this is an electric factory in this top 5 right now. All because Tatuma says nobody is passing me.
How's no one had the balls to dump that young man, old man? Excuse me, that's not his son.
It's a middleman. He has a dad too.
That man has a grandchild.
Unk. Out the way, Unk.
Also want to point out, Daddy McBetty in 5th, also in the conversation, about a second out as well. Looks like we finally got people going on the slick tires. I think these are scheduled, Mike. I think these guys knew these tires weren't built to last. That sun, very strong right now. You can just see how bright this track has gotten. Corey Origami going for the lead.
That's a good change of pace. Now he gets to see how much patience he has, because I don't think it's going to last very long, because it's already about to get the lead to the 5 car again.
Ernest is having the worst pit stop of all time, by the way.
Corey Origami has experience racing Tatuma Sato. He's not going to put up with this bullshit, whereas all these other guys just do not have the same experience as you see Bill Beef pull down pit road. He's had enough.
And Ernest Herbert
he's
Walker
getting them-
Clot was yelling at his pit crew, "Where's my applesauce?" that entire time, just wasting and hemorrhaging time.
Oh my goodness! I
Look,
just
Bill.
gotta get him the squeezables.
And Big Sloppa.
Oh boy, he's going to be eating really quick.
Are we
That
getting
was-
more pit stops here? Can't see anything. No, but we might get the lead back.
Side by side. Tatuma, by the way, has held these guys off this entire time. Bill Beef having an awful pit stop, 19 seconds and counting. Big Sloppa not too far behind, 21:22 for Bill Beef. Big Sloppa 19:27. He's going to actually overtake that 5 car.
Oof. That
I'm being
69 will
told
be
that
the
Bill-
last car to make a pit stop. You watch.
Oh, there we go. There goes the 20. You can't see anything. He's coming in pit road. Yeah, get those tires off, put the slicks back on. I'm being told Bill Beef's pit stop was very slow. He didn't get any pepperoncini peppers on that pit stop, guys. Tough break.
I
Man,
feel like Gordon-Dummy's been in the pits for about 5 minutes, but that might just be my brain.
he might be pitting multiple times. That car made a lot of impacts to the wall. Here comes the 62, I believe, into the pits, and the 96. Nope, 62 stayed out.
Can't see anything with a long pit stop there. My goodness. We'll see how this all shuffles out here in a second. But
I thought that said Corey Heim, but Denny McBetty now picking up the lead, getting ready to come by the front straightaway again.
It's
Got the
Corey
96 back
Heim's
behind
on.
him.
These pit stops very, very slow today. You see no pit stops. This one's actually going under mine. I thought it was going fast. This one, a little bit different than usual. You might notice no pit box. This pit road, not exactly the safest, and we thought ahead. We employed all the ghosts here in TOECAR. Going to be servicing these cars, and man, they're moving like they are dead. 25:58 for Corey Origami. Jeez.
They
Jeez
might be
Louise.
using manual lug wrenches here today.
I haven't seen pit stops this slow since the 1970s.
Buster Guts finally
I
getting
wasn't
off his
alive,
first
I
pair of
just know.
slicks.
This one's going to be about 5 seconds.
Yeah, he might have the best crew. He has sent the most people to hell, so he probably has the most ghosts working for him. That 23, by the way, still
Well, that
trying to
right,
work
yeah.
over Tatuma.
Tsuma just will not get out of the way, and at this point, it's working for him because now he's pretty much got all the people behind him pitting as Denny McBetty's
15:04.
15 seconds. Wow.
Buster Guts just made up a shit ton of time. We got the leader in the pits now. Denny McBetty, as scoring kind of updates. I think the 11 car has also pitted. I don't know. I think the battle for the lead might be between that 4 car and this 23. Whoever gets off first. Denny having a slower stop, 16:40.
That is slower.
Finally, Tatula
Not by
brings it
much.
on in. His reign of terror is over, blocking the leader, so we'll have to wait to see when he comes
listen,
back
it
out.
depends. I was gonna say it depends where he comes out, Mike, because he could just end up right back in front of these leaders.
And you would think he'd have a little bit more speed with the freshest tires, but obviously that's not going to be the case because that thing's been slow as shit all day long.
Scoring obviously
23
still
with a
gonna have to update
12
as they
second
cross the
lead
line.
still.
I think that's about to change though, Mike. I think this 23 is in the lead, but I don't think it's by quite that much. I don't see Buster. There's Buster Guts. You can see him a little bit behind.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh. Right sides of these cars
96
are tough
ahead
as
of the
shit.
5.
About 3 seconds now.
Give the call to the 4 though. Buster Guts. This guy's usually awful everywhere. You take him to the easiest track on the schedule, he'll find a way to wreck. But today at one of the most
Lot of
treacherous
hockey,
ones. Hey, it's a good half.
Still
I'm gonna
almost
give him
half the
credit.
race.
And there's that 69 car. The
Here we
prophecy
go.
still happening right now. Although Denny trying something new to his right, this might be a better idea.
Yeah, that's gonna work. Definitely going to work for Denny McBetty as he makes easy work at that 69. Good job.
We're going to dispose of this fraud in the pond here shortly.
Well, I hate to say it, that pond might be getting a little more full soon. Take a look at the skies, guys. Those clouds rolling in. It's not looking the best
boy.
right now.
They
Let me check
just
the
pit
radar.
for slicks.
And
Oh
somehow-
my!
Is that
These
bad?
crew chiefs are not getting paid this week for their
What
work. This is diabolical.
What does purple and black on the radar mean?
Probably not a
Oh.
good thing, Mike. Well,
Huh,
we
I didn't
saw
know the
the
scale
rain.
went that high.
We saw the rain pile up and cause a traumatic race change the last time.
Oh! Ow! My ears!
Well, we have to throw a caution for that. Unfortunately, the law decides
No, we don't.
the
not a
lightning.
race.
That might have been on the facility for all I know. That was loud. Oh my god! I think
Check on Pennant.
that 23
Please.
racing back
Actually,
to the line.
Pennant, put your arm down back there. That's not safe. Put the flags down.
No,
Those are lightning
none of
rods.
this is safe. Park these cars.
He's committed to the cause, Mike. The caution's out.
Oh!
Look at Jason here. We don't have a wreck to show you this time, but he's gonna jump that hill. That's how important it was for him to get out there and slow these cars down. My goodness. And welcome back to the soggiest racetrack on Earth, Bent Twig. As you can see, the lightning has gone, the sun has mostly gone, but the rain has not. We have 30 laps left on the agenda today. Daddy McBetty's still your leader. Track not quite as wet. They're doing a little bit better headed to the restart. Gonna have just under 30 to go, and the green is out.
Let's see if they can race a little bit better in the rain than last time. That was a mess. So far, so good.
Got to check if that 4's old slick still, because that is not going to be a good choice for the rest of this race from what we've seen.
I think they all are, actually.
Mike keeps pulling away.
Ow!
Haven't had a chance to pit. The 11's gonna spin.
Oh, this is
my
gonna be
God,
hard.
they're not making
Oh, hit by the
Andrew.
one.
Isn't it?
Oh, there's cars everywhere.
The 2 will clog up the racetrack. Oh, the 3 cars around.
Oh.
Well, that answers
Down
that.
under.
Still on slicks.
Definitely.
Caution's out. Buster Guts, somehow, still your leader.
Let's go.
Well, they are slaying around. I don't know if they're going to be able to make it through these pace laps.
They'll try.
But let's take a look at the replay here with Preston DeWall. He just loses it coming into one of the final corners. A lot of cars struggling. That's Ernest Walker. Claude, I believe I got his name wrong. LW wrong, speaking of which. And Down Under, all in trouble there. Not too bad, but definitely showing that some drivers not very capable in the rain. His glucose maxing hits the wall hard. Second accident here. My goodness.
As we see, that outside wall is not perpendicular to the racetrack, so they might need to fix that for next time we come back here with the hard lick to that outside guardrail. The 1 car getting involved. He tries to guess it back up here, the 11 car pressing the wall. He gets it all the way back to the front stretch and then barely almost clips the 16 and then almost hits Big Sloppa, but is going to get through okay.
And taking a look from over here, you're going to see it here. That 11 car gets sideways on that first left-hander. Never quite saves the thing. It's going to hit hard. You're going to see the 1 get turned by Andrew in the back. Somewhere along this, Tatuma, by the way, spun that 76 car. The 16 spins to miss him. Sets off this entire second part of the wreck. And you see on the bottom there, this is the third part, Anthony.
Yeah, so as you can see, the wreck happening back there, but let's take a look at what caused this for Chris Call. He gets into the wall with Tatuma, I believe that is, and just everything falling apart for him. Not great at all, but could have been much worse.
And then going down into the next corner, we got the 56, or not the 56, the 55 of Big Slop and the 62 of Gwen D. Oh, Chris called his fish counted back there, and Gwen D just dumps Big Sloppa for no good reason.
And
why would she do that?
I think that was under the yellow.
Riling up the cat.
That 62 car's
Take a-
pissed.
Taking a page out of LED Light's book. Why would she do that?
Back at Bent Twig for yet another restart. Lap 56. Buster Guts still the leader. Danny McBetty alongside him. You add the 20 car and the 5 car to the mix. We're right behind on the outside. And honestly, these have been the dominant cars all day. Going through that final corner. Yet another awkward restart as these guys figure it out. And the green is back in the air.
We get to play patty cake before the green right there. I'm not sure how that... Maybe that's how they decide who gets to go first.
That would be very soggy, though, right now, Mike. Jeez Louise, they are sliding all over the place right now. I do not trust them to keep this one green.
I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for that 69 car, because I know he's back there causing trouble wherever he is. He's probably back there about 3/4 of the way, but yep, there he is, of course.
Ooh,
Oh, Bill Beef.
Bill Beef.
A lot of cars in the wall.
Everybody, that's broken ribs all around.
You do not want to be in that second groove off the final corner.
No,
Bill's
absolutely
just
not.
taking the racetrack.
Can't see anything hit that wall so many times. I don't know if that car is still working well, but we'll hopefully see him back in the front soon. He was very dominant.
And I hate to say it, gentlemen, but it's getting very dark very quick. We've been at this for about 5 hours now, and that sun is going down. I hope we can get to the end.
There are no lights at this facility, but, you know, they can see with their hearts. Not physically, of course, but they know how to drive a race car. They were born to do that. They'll figure it.
I mean, compared to the practice session when we started out here with all the fog, this still is better conditions, but not much better to drive in. They can at least see a little bit. Corey Origami around. Andrew into him.
I feel especially bad for our track workers. Now, they're not getting absolutely crushed by flying race cars like back at Monza, but they are getting very wet, and it's not a warm day up here in Connecticut.
Well, the one downside
Denny
is...
McBetty.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Sorry, I was going to say, Denny McBetty does not have a huge lead here. Buster Guts is still there and honestly keeping a very good pace. Same with Bill Beef. This is not over by a long shot.
I mean, it's like we talked about earlier. I think some of these cars a little bit better in the dry, and some of them activate in this wet weather. Somehow on slick tires, Buster Guts is cracked in the wet weather. You got to think this is a guy who's out of control. Out of control most weeks, anyways. So this rain is nothing new for him. Daddy McBetty, we saw him going real quick during when the sun was out, so that could be the weakness for this team.
Absolute maestro right now for that 4 car. Oh my goodness, give him applause.
He is the maestro of chaos. When the chaos meters turn to 11, that's when he shines. And here it comes right here. He's about to get a good push from the 5 car, but unless he gets passed by him, he's going to try to take the outside. That's not going to work. He takes the shortest line around, and he's in the wall back there too.
Yeah, he just wants to hit the wall, man.
He's approaching the 23.
The 20 car has exited the conversation. Bill Beef might be exiting it here soon too. But right now, that 4 lighting up the back bumper of that 23. This is just like when they were trying to pass Tatuma earlier.
I don't know about that 5 car exiting the conversation. He gained so much time.
Oh, here he comes.
Buster Guts blows it. Now he's in 3rd place.
I wrote off Can't Say Anything as well. He's up in the conversation now. Taking a look further back. Some other cars in the top 10 right now. Remember, here at KYROC, only the top 10 finishers get points. So back here, this is kind of a mess. These drivers know there's so much on the line for them.
Even if it's not just for gaining points, it's, anything can happen up in the front with this weather going on. All those top 5 cars could crash each other. I mean, look at them.
It's happening.
They're under a blanket.
I think the only person in this is the 23 car. This is 2nd through 5th, under a blanket, going to absolute war right now around Ben Twig.
Unbelievable racing. This is so good. In the
rain. Now pressing the walls, waiting for these 4 to crash. Never mind.
Oh my God, no.
He is the crash.
He's waiting for them to crash.
Oh,
he's up and over.
No.
He back
on
the
23 would help, but now he needs to get back on.
More.
Oh.
Yeah, that had to have been a caution there. You got a car upside down. Car is wrecking on the front stretch. Ain't no way you could have kept that green.
Jason already out there. I think some of these guys are still racing back, though. That's a little dangerous for the virtual safety car. The 23 car, still your leader, taking the caution. Buster Guts held on for 2nd during all that. And Bill Beef.
I'm seeing puddles.
P3. I'm seeing puddles everywhere, too, Mike.
Let's take a look at what happened here. Briscoe hard into the 11 car. He's going to have nowhere to go and just come on with it. He's going to get scooped up by the 99 in the 1 car and go for a little tumble-rooski. Glucose Maxing wants to be involved. Not too bad.
See that 55 miss it? Looking at the 3 here.
Yeah, Briscoe, he dumps the 11 and then just goes flying off through the grass and then all the way to the outside wall. And then,
good save.
I don't think he touched it.
Great save from that team. Going into the next corner. What is he doing?
And then just drives down across the track and wipes out Wendy for no good reason and almost hits the pit wall. Why?
That is unbelievably brain dead by the 3 car. That concussion he had last year that ended his season still taking its toll.
Right on board this 99 car once again. Seems like all the trouble happens right where this 99's at. He's got it missed. No, he doesn't. It's punted right into
Let's just flip him.
And then he's going to get a part of this too, I think. Yep. Oh.
Just a smidge.
That 11 looked like a Galapagos tortoise turning over.
On board here, the 3 of Briscoe, and it just absolutely ass packs the 11, and then he's going to miss this corner completely. And as you can see, barely just kisses the wall and then drives down in traffic. And it's time to pit, guys. When you got to go, you got to go.
And that's why you don't play in traffic. Here's the 20.
And then poor Kent, he's trying to mind his own damn business, slams the outside wall, and then apparently something catches fire. It gets put out pretty quick by the rain. And he just sees everything going on in the background. He's going to be able to hang on there.
Welcome back to Bent Twig, where we have just over 10 laps to go. Actually going to be exactly 10 at the line here. Buster Guts and Daddy McBetty still holding form up front as they go through the mandatory stop-and-go penalty there as we come to the green flag. It is getting awfully dark, gentlemen.
Nighttime is upon us. The weather's here. There's only less than 10 to go. So,
nearly
he
trouble
saved
in the
it.
back.
They're all right.
That's about as close as it gets before you have trouble. The 24 just bounced on it for free.
Yeah, the 11's back off again.
Everybody's going.
It's the everyone.
He's going to get through. Big slopper.
Oh, you talked about the puddles. Oh, they're hitting more. Buster Guts. And
Daddy
McBetty.
Oh, stay on them wheels.
No.
Heartbreak
Those
for the 2 dominant cars.
cars.
More trouble. The 16.
Oh.
Cautions out. What a mess. Is the 55 leading?
Big
Big
Sloppa.
Sloppa got the lead. He's the one that snuck through that big one off the corner.
Well, as you know, guys, cats absolutely love water. Big Sloppa out in front.
All right, so taking a look here at the replay, Jeff Gordon, I mean, just flying over some curbs there real quick. He gets into this absolute just kerfuffle of cars, but drives through pretty well. I think he's going to be either in second or third after that.
And then Tatuma, he's up here just still causing trouble. Hops the curb, and then, just barely gets by the 16. He's the one that spins out, so Tatuma not to blame there.
It's 11 car. We saw that at the very start. Gonna miss. Follow that 24 car. He's not gonna save it though. Watch this big hit. Hard into the wall. But he's gonna miss this
Almost
whole
in the
second
quarry.
part. Almost.
The 11 yearns for the mines.
Is that a wood cabin in the back? That's awesome.
All right, so here's a better look at a free cam with the replay, and everybody just missing this corner. Very much reminiscent of 2007 European Grand Prix. Just everybody spinning off the track. A lot of good cars. Origami, McBetty's, Can't See Anything, Buster Guts involved. These are all people that led most of the day. Like, I mean, geez Louise.
Sylvester Standalone in the last corner getting absolutely drenched with his poor little red flag there. I'm not even sure what purpose he's serving right there. We could bring him in, guys. The guys know what to do. But just getting drenched. He gets a great view of all the chaos of the last corner. Go get a burger from that restaurant.
Back at the Twig. Just over 5 laps to go. And gentlemen, it's so dark. They're going to call it. This is our last attempt. No matter what. Oh, and the 62 car.
Oh, no.
Gwendy.
Gwendy.
She blew up. There's chaos everywhere now. 3 wide up front. Fuck it. Why not? And the green's out.
Catheter decided he
out.
wanted to lead, but he's not going to take it. As the 62 brings it in destroyed.
Sloppa in the race of his life. He's only had one opportunity to show for TOECAR so far. And now he gives up the lead.
Ooh, that 96
Big trouble in the back as they get all off in the grass, but I think, Big Slop is still going to... No, he's going to be in second. It looks like the 76 of Down Under is going to have the lead right now.
Somebody just absolutely went off 99 and 16.
Drove into the end of the pit wall there.
No caution, thankfully.
Let them race, Pennant.
Down Under still with the lead.
They know if they throw the caution, it's over, so they're only going to throw it if they think there's a significant reason. Down Under, though, really taking all the suspense out of this, kind of getting pretty far out there right now.
We've seen cars get way out there and then all of a sudden fall off. In the rain, anything can happen, and there are some strong cars coming. Bill Beef, fast as all hell right now.
If that 4 car was anywhere near the top 5, I would not put it past him to Chad standing around the outside walls, but he's too far back now. It's all going to come down to that 55 car Big Sloppa. How much is he willing to risk? Because there's a few opportunities around this track to do something absolutely heinous. You could just straight line all these S's without lifting if you wanted to, but you probably go flying into the grandstands right there.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust it in this weather. There's some parts where the 55 is faster, and just others where he's not making up ground. So we are coming to the white flag.
As we are. Oh, the caution came out for
trouble.
something.
What does this mean?
That means the race is over. There's Jason. Yeah, it's got to be over. Down Under.
But why are we under yellow?
Well, I think they're still going to make them finish the last lap, but that is the end of the race. Down Under. As long as he makes it back. Is he slowing? Is he out of fuel? No, he's all right.
Oh, my God.
I was going
shit
to...
themselves.
Don't ever bring that up again.
I was about to panic. Down Under, though, nonetheless. Going through the final sets of corners here. If that car stays under power, hello?
Big Slop was not happy with the end of this race, guys. He was not happy with that call. I wouldn't be either. He thought he had an opportunity, but he got it robbed.
Well, coming to take the checkered flag. You see it waving in all the rain. You might not see it, actually. Down Under.
Bring it across the line.
Good win to that 76 team. Our pole sitter wasn't up there at all today, except for the very start and the very beginning. But nonetheless, Down Under got it done. Big Sloppa second. Jeff Gordon third. That 65 car going to come in fourth. And Bill Beef, unfortunately, going to have to settle for fifth.
What a race, though, guys. Absolute slippy, sloppy, absolute slop. But good slop. I love sliding around on a racetrack with very little grip. Makes for a very entertaining race. We saw cars sliding around, making incredible passes all day long. And as we move into the nighttime here, congratulations to that 76 car on an incredible run.
This is a replay from that restart. You see, that 62 car just explodes, completely loses its engine. This is the worst timing for this, too, because that's going to cause all these guys to get all bunched up, headed to this restart. You see them 3 wide ahead. There's really no good reason for that. Chris the Catheter is getting a little antsy.
Water doesn't compress, Kyle. Must have gotten them headers.
And we still yet to see the reason for the caution. It might be this. These guys all over each other. No, this is that spin earlier, Anthony.
Yeah, as you can see, the 99 guy to the back of Glucose Max and just kind of spins him out. The 99 has been involved in almost every accident. I mean, somebody's got to smack Andrew right in the face. Oh, he'll just smack the wall himself. Never mind.
Taking a ride on board with Andrew right here. Oh, Buster Guts with one good smack there at the end of the race. I knew he had one good in him. And as we come up here by the restaurant, I think we're going to have to take a look up in the grandstands with these fans, guys, because the 16 gets involved. Andrew slides around, and then look, someone's taunting him, and he decides to throw concrete in his face to retaliate. Andrew, not a good sport there when it comes to being made fun of, and he got in his head.
What happened there?
The fan got in his head.
Just walled it and almost flipped himself over trying to get in that fan's head, Mike. And then
Something Corey LaJoy would do.
The 11 car going to lose an engine, too, right in front of Denny McBetty. That's going to check these guys all up. He's going to pull off to the side, just call it quits right there. Jeez. Shades of Josh Williams. But you're going to see that leads to this later on. That 23 car covered in oil. Going to lose it in the final corner. Take Buster Guts with him. And that oils down this entire last corner. I'm pretty sure that's why Bill Beef decided this needed to be a yellow. Mostly for selfish reasons. He didn't want to spin in it.
No, and Kyle, you mentioned it a half a dozen times. It really matters where you finish. For Denny McBetty to lose it there at the end with Buster Guts, two of the strongest cars of the day, they might not end up with points now.
Taking a look at our results today, Down Under, we talked about it earlier, your race winner. Congratulations to him. Another Season 1 winner this season. Great news across the board for all those guys in Cup and Trash, and of course here in KYROC. Big Slappa, P2 on the board. I don't think anybody would have predicted that. Very, very unknown, so to speak, in the previous race he did, the Pocono 500K, of course. Jeff Gordummy, P3. I'm sure he's going to be really happy to be going to where Trash is tomorrow. No rain in the forecast whatsoever. Great news for him. He's got to dry up after this. Krista Catheter Keen also headed to the track, the crew chief for Urethra Franklin. He's going to come home fourth today in that Gatorade machine. And then the 5 car, Bill Beef, the commissioner himself, going to have to settle for 5th. I thought he had a real shot at the win today, gentlemen.
Yeah, I did too, Kyle. There was a lot of good cars in the field. I mean, we were looking at the rest of the top 10. Chris Call, Corey Origami, Buster Guts, Denny McBetty, and Can't See Anything. 4 of those 5 guys had a shot at winning that one. I mean, really give respect to Chris Call, but I mean, that motherfucker was spinning at every chance he had. Tough scenes overall. Denny McBetty led the most laps, but this is some great racing. I got to come around more often.
Yeah, Anthony, every time we have a race in KYROC, it's always something to remember. It might be a small field, but every time they go out there, they put on a show. Especially a lot of these guys up at the front, like Big Slappa making his only non-open wheel start in the 55 car here today. A great run in second. Could have maybe went for the win if that oil didn't go all over the racetrack, but still a great run for the cat right there. And then some guys further down that didn't have a great day. We got to look at the result for that 69 of Pekar Petty, who had Tatuma hop in on the first stop. Tatuma, buddy, Unk, figure it out, man. It's been too long. You need to... You're the patriarch of the family, but it's not going good. Right now, your son has better results. Your grandkid's going to have better results at this point. Pick it up, man. Brings that 69 home, or the 69 car comes home with a 14th place finish. Not what Pekar Petty wanted out of that. So, pick it up, Unk. But further on back, Andrew, after getting upset with a fan in the grandstands, brings it home without a top 10. Brings it home 15th. Not great for him. And then a few of the people in the back there, Gwendy, blew it up right there at the end. Great job for her. Not sure why she did that. Guess she decided, you know what? 79 laps, that's enough. Blow it up. And Ernest, he got a win early in the season, so he's just chilling. Finishes back there in 17th. And then Jake, Joe, and Neil Anderthal, a couple of the guys I got confused when they were turning over earlier.
Well, pivoting the discussion a little bit to our point standings. Gentlemen, this is a crazy thing to say because it feels like we just started, but 2 races left in the season here for KYROC. Only 2 more races remain. Looking at things right now, of course, Can't See Anything, our current point leader. He's been up front in all of these. Nearly won at Bristol. Ran pretty good the other 2 weeks. Now he's doing okay today. And he's got 2 more chances to go out there and earn some points. He probably will need to earn a few more because right behind him, only 6 points back, Pekar Petty, probably the second best driver on the calendar. Obviously today didn't quite go the way that team wanted, but of course, he's still going to leave with a little bit more experience and hopefully a drier interior of the car for next week. Krista Catheter, another person that's been a constant presence. Take a look at those top 10s. 4 on the board for that team already. Every single week, this guy's in the points. Ernest Herbert Walker, you just talked about this, Mike. Already a winner on the schedule. He's in striking distance. Gordummy, perfect. 4 for 4 on top 10s as well. So there's a lot of people in the striking distance for this. You can make up 25 points a week, and the point leader himself only has 43 right now. So technically, anybody can still win the championship. All it takes is winning 2 weeks in a row. I also want to point out Chris Call towards the bottom of this in P18. That team finally scoring their first points with the top 10 finish today. Man, did Chris Call need that because he was absolutely washed following his injury.
Yeah, these F1 style points, they're definitely helping a lot of drivers and hurting a lot of others, because you got guys back here that have made every start. You've got Preston DeWalt, Denny McBetty, Andrew, Neil Anderthal, Chris Call, Buster Guts. All these guys, they're behind Bill Landlines, who only has 2 starts and is dead. So, they got to start getting some top 10s if they want to not finish behind a dead man. Time to pick it up. The season's about half over. It's time to start rolling.
Yeah, it's a tough scene. How do you end up behind a dead guy still? Like, come on, guys. Like, get good. This is another chance for you guys to prove yourselves. Some of these guys really just not doing anything to make them want to stay.
And I feel we're burying the lead here a little bit. Big Slappa, who made his first start today, is in 11th right now. He's ahead of Bill. He's ahead of Jake Joe even, who's got a top 5.
Shit, give him a full-time ride potentially at this point. Big Slop. I'm a big Slop fan all the way through.
Well, after probably by far the most chaotic race we've ever had here in TOECAR, at least in regard to the weather, for those who watched, for the brave crew that stood out there during all those conditions, particularly Pennant and Sylvester Standalone, thank you. And to you listening to this, thank you. And good night.
Is the lightning gone?
I think it's... Oh!